knows. You know, I know he does. But then in your mind, you're really out here worried about what's going on. You're worried about your problems or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But see, the Bible speaks of people who honor the Lord with their mouth, but in their heart, wouldn't that describe us? My God, wouldn't that describe us? If we're not putting our trust in Jesus to carry us through our problems, yet we say, wait to the Lord, trust in Him with all your might, and He'll lead you and direct your path. But you are really making yourself out a liar. Ouch. But it's the truth. You know, Jesus will carry us through everything. He's already won. What did He say when He hung on that cross? He said, it is finished. Death had been beaten. Satan was he's already defeated. He can come at us and try to steal our joy, try to steal our praise, try to distract us from living the life that we're meant to live. But see, if we could realize a few things, I promise you, we would walk in victory no matter what storm comes at us, no matter how the winds may weigh and the storms may blow and Satan gets in your face and he yells boo and tries to scare you and get you nervous and going on with everything that's going on around you. You will, I promise, you will walk in the victory. You know, I thank God for everything that He's revealed to me. It's been almost 3 years, you know, since I came back to the Lord. And when He was calling me to preach, I was scared to death. You know, number one, a lot of people around here ain't too keenly on women preachers.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
And I know, there's no way that I would get up here and stand behind the pulpit and say, God's called me to preach His word. If I didn't know it, then I know it, then I know it in my heart. You know, people have come against me. I've been called devils. I've been called Jezebel spirits. You name it. You know what I'm saying? But they're worried once again on what's going on. You supposed to just worry about your own soul's salvation. Work it out with fear and with trembling. If I said I was called to preach and God didn't really call me to preach, well, guess who's going to stand for Him? But you know, I just feel this anointing on me so strong sometimes. And God's given me something special. I know He has. Which He give everybody something special. But you just let life and worries and things take it away from you. And I really do believe that because of everything that I've been through, you know, in the Bible it talks about the woman in there, she sat at Jesus' feet. You know, and her sister got mad at her. I think it's in Luke. What's Luke 7:47? It's one of my favorite verses. And she just sat there at Jesus' feet. You know, and He gives the parable about the debtor who owed the debt, you know, and then he was forgiven the debt. And He said, to whom much is forgiven, much love is given in return. You know, I remember every day, just like Debbie, I remember where I came from. And I think maybe that is one reason why I'm in this for my life. I'm not going back. I shall not turn back. I will not be moved. Like the sissy said, He will hold me in His right hand. Yes. Wow. Wow. If you just believe the words that's in this book, my goodness, instead of just reading it, read it with your spirit. See things with your spiritual eye. What's going on in this world around us right now? Everybody that's on the drugs, and families being torn apart, divorces, homes, children in CPS, and, you know, heroin addicts. I mean, it's everywhere right now. But this is not a fleshly battle that we're fighting. And when we see it in the flesh, we're putting a thorn in our own side. We don't need the devil to do it because we're doing it for ourselves. We're supposed to trust in the Lord with all of our might. We're supposed to trust that He will work things out for us. And I promise you, if you'll just do that, He will. I'm just crazy enough to do it, Miss Nora. I'm going to testify a little bit before I preach. Now, you listen here. See, I've told everybody, I don't know if you guys knew, but I've had this liver disease for about 4 years. And what it does is it eats away your liver. And it causes your liver to die. And eventually, you get cancer. Now, they did a biopsy on me about 4 years